How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. I did want to give you guys a quick heads up before we get into the discussion stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream or not tomorrow. Main reason being is just because I am going to be traveling this weekend. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have all of my recording and stuff done ahead of time. Because normally the weekend is when I get a lot of recording done, but I'm basically like losing 4 days of recording and editing time. But I am still going to be putting out some Blue Lock and Awashi like edits. Depending on when I get back, I might not stream next week either. It just kind of depends on how traveling goes, if I get sick or anything like that. I'll let you guys know for sure. Probably like that Monday. Oh, right. Last episode was when we had the reveal about Stendhal. Obviously, I feel like that's going to be a major impact in terms of like how the story develops from here on out. I don't know really like what it's going to mean. I'm sure he's going to show up again at some point in Vigilantes. We still don't really know a lot about Knuckle Duster. We know a good amount about Pop Step's backstory and Koichi's backstory, but I still feel like we don't really know anything about Knuckle Duster, so I'm hoping in the next few episodes we start to understand him a little bit better. And kind of like an unknown entity to a certain extent, like we don't really know anything about him. Before I start this episode, one thing I did want to make sure I mentioned is that Movie of the Month for May is going to be coming out on Wednesday. I originally planned on the movie of the month for May being Sonic 2, but for reasons that I've discussed a few different times, that's not what happened. It is instead Spy Family Code White. If you want to help me pick the next movie of the month, leave some suggestions down in the comments below. I'm probably going to start doing polls again just because I planned on doing the whole Sonic trilogy. But now I don't know, because I wasn't able to do Sonic 2. I don't know, maybe I should still do Sonic 3. You guys let me know down in the comments below. I don't think I have a ton left to say, so yeah, let's just get into it. Oh wait, no, one more thing. Join Discord. You can talk about anime, you can talk about manga, talk about fitness stuff, yap it up. Come hang out with me, come hang out with the rest of the Fish fam. It's a fun time. Alright, now that's actually it. Let's get into the episode. Bro, he must be fucking slumped. Because I remember when I was just streaming in college, my sleep schedule was awful. Because I was working like 30 hours a week, going to school full time, and then streaming like 5 hours a day-ish. Damn. Their cafeteria has way better food than mine did in college. Bro, that, I'm sorry to pause it so early in, but that is my least favorite part about going to school, is that college professors use their class as like a way to subsidize them making money off of fucking... We got a lot of problems over here in terms of education. That is a really fucking small one, but an annoying one nonetheless. The fact that teachers have to find extra ways of making money, and one of those is writing a textbook for their class specifically and then selling it back to their students who are already paying to take the... Oh. Granted, in other countries, it's probably not that big of an ordeal because you're not paying to go to the school also. But I don't live in those countries. She... The creeper? Damn, not the crawler, huh? Okay, but just so you know, I'm not actually a creeper. I just tried to let people come hang out at my apartment and drink and hang out. I just happen to live in an abandoned fucking building. So when you come hang out, just so you know, I'm not trying to abduct you. I just have a shitty apartment. Damn. Is he gonna bring a girl home and Pop Step's gonna be there? Yeah. You better vamoose. There's only one exit though. Is she gonna hide? Yeah. She said, "What do you got? What you got out?" Yeah, if she learned your secret identity because you own a hoodie. A hoodie that anyone can just buy. She's just creeping. Damn. Bro, that is the ultimate setup. For those of you who are in high school or are super new to college, I cannot recommend this enough. Get to know people who are older than you. Specifically, get to know people in your major or in your same course of study that are older than you. Because the professors are not rewriting any of that. They're not rewriting any of that shit. Nothing they are teaching you is something they didn't teach last year or even 6 months ago. Meet people who are older than you, steal their notes, get their textbooks, unless you need to go onto you need the code for the McGraw-Hill website or something, just get a used textbook, buy it from someone else for like $20. They probably did the same thing. You're probably getting notes that are like 3 years old, but I guarantee you it's going to be the exact same fucking material. Make friends with people who are older than you. This even applies to like high school. You know damn well those people aren't changing anything. All right? The high school teachers are not paid enough to come up with new curriculum every year. Get notes from someone a year older than you. It's going to save you so much time and energy. Work smarter, not harder. Ah, interesting chapter to be reading. Yo, is that fucking Usopp? Why is that bro holding Kabuto? Yeah, everything was fucking crazy. Yeah. Back in the day, everything was fucking crazy. Of course. Rhode Island? That is not what I expected it to be. Yeah? Fucking Robin? They say, yeah, not Knuckle Duster. 7? Bro, these outfit designs are sick. Okay, I know I've talked about it before. My Hero Academia, really good job of utilizing the comic book aesthetic. Vigilantes does such a better job using the comic book aesthetic. And this episode, they're just like, yo, just draw comic books. Just draw comic books, and then we'll have people talk about them, bro. Just draw comic books. That looks sick as fuck. Bro, this looks so good. This looks so clean. This is such a cool opportunity for them to just flex. Just flex artistically. Bro, that would be a very big debate in the US in particular. You're telling me we don't got the right to use our quirks, brother? Bro, she wants to talk to the crawler. Watch. She wants you to help her meet the crawler. Damn. She just gave him the answer to all the tests. Huh? Introduce me to the crawler. Help me find him. I want to interview the vigilantes that are in this neighborhood. Yeah! I fucking called it, dude. I fucking called it. Bro, this soundtrack kind of slaps. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can help you meet Knuckle Duster or something. Alright, Pop Step's about to come out like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you so happy? Oh? Ain't no way, is that B-Girl? Oh! What? There's no way that's his daughter. Okay, I was about to say, she's way too old to be, like, his daughter. Yeah, of course he does. He definitely does have pull with All Might, actually. How dare you, I'm a cop! Yeah! Barging in here like she owns some... You mean that shit you do every day? You were the one who was already in my house when I wasn't there. What are you talking about? Okay, okay. Bro, he's getting good. He's getting good. He's actually learning how to use his quirk. Bro's a grown adult, and he's finally being allowed to, like, practice his quirk. Bro, you're telling me. I know it's not good. Yeah, you're gonna beat the shit out of her? She's not rocking the contacts, huh? The colored contacts. Oh. The places they often show up seem to be all circled around your apartment, strangely. Yeah. Basically. I mean, that's still kind of what it comes down to right now, even in the current system. The difference is now they turned it into like a pop chart. Oh, Miss Midnight. Okay. He's like, come on, man. Don't put me on blast like this. Come on, come on. They're fucking mogging him. He definitely is not doing that. Damn, they all fucking hate you, but they love Pop Step. This is really you guys. This is... Bro, this is really the average YouTube commenter who's like, actually, I just wanted to give you guys some constructive criticism. This is you. This is you. This is how you dress. This is how you act. This is you. This is the average YouTube commenter who's like, actually, I just wanted to deliver some constructive criticism. Yeah? Is that a fucking bee sitting on the lens? That actually is true. Bro, he's just sitting there depressed as fuck. He's like... Yeah, meanwhile, they're just laughing. Huh? What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that, dude? He doesn't want people to think he's creepy. He just doesn't want her to think he's creepy. That's it, dude. Bro, explain this man. Okay, Bachira? Ooh, fuck. So, what is his quirk? He's a penguin that's just really good at dribbling soccer balls? Bro went full Bachira mode on him. Yeah, yeah. Bro, actually, you got your ass kicked. What is it? Fuck! She got you, bro! The human lie detector? She's the human lie detector, bro! Yeah, that's not his name. That's not his name. His name is the Crawler, not the Crueler. He's the Crawler, obviously. Yeah, he's good thing good thing nobody says his name right. Yeah, exactly. I knew that was the reason why he was able to pass the test, obviously, but it's still so funny that she's just like, now she's having this existential crisis because she's like, damn, maybe I've lost my touch. Maybe I'm no longer a good journalist. Maybe I'm not, you know, smart. I'm off the track. I was completely wrong on my hunch. I don't know. I was completely wrong. I don't know. Oh well. It's interesting to hear that so many people think he's just like a little creep. Like, getting the perspective of people who are like, yeah, I think he's just doing this because he likes looking up girls' skirts. Not at all the perspective I expected people to have when they were talking about my boy here. But, I really was so stoked to see them really embrace the comic book art style. I hope we get to have more, like, storyline development, because obviously that's been, like, my biggest thing and the biggest thing that people have kind of had as far as, like, negativity associated with this show has just been there hasn't really been much of a plot development yet. Obviously, we have a lot of characters introduced, a lot of conflict introduced, and, you know, having the introduction of our B-girl and Stendhal, I assumed that our plot was really about to start to take shape. So it was weird that we had this sort of one episode immediately after that where we're not really doing any of that. We're just kind of introducing new characters. But nonetheless, really enjoyed this episode. Again, super love when they really embrace the comic book art style. That's definitely one of my favorite things about this series. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think, obviously. So leave it down in the comments or come bug me in the Discord. We are still getting ready for the final season of MHA. I believe that's coming out this year. Very excited for that. I really want to read all of the epilogue manga stuff, but I don't want to get spoiled on everything. So the second I'm done watching the final season, I'm reading all of the like post main story epilogue manga, because I've been hearing like a lot about it. I keep getting like ads and information about it all the time, so I really want to start reading that. Curious to know what you guys thought of Vigilantes as a whole so far, this episode, MHA in general. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.